So I got a little bit of a crazy one for you. What if Islam and Mormonism were made by the same person? Now, of course, this is done a little bit in jest. I'm not actually proposing that the founder of Islam, that existed in about 500 AD, is the same founder of the religion of Mormonism that was founded at about 1600s AD. But there's some things that just make those two oddly similar that it's hard not to start thinking maybe there's some sort of connection here. Let's talk about it. First off, let's play a little game of who is it? If I were to tell you that there's a man who was unsure of what religion to follow, and that this person prayed to God for guidance on which religion to follow, and that after he prayed, an angel appeared to him and told him that all the religions or denominations were wrong, and then that he was to be given a book from God to correct the corrupted teachings of Christianity, teachings such as the Trinity, and guide people rightly, and that he spoke out against polygamy, but later embraced it as a command of God, and he believed that Christian scriptures have been corrupted. Who might you guess it was? Well, if you guessed Joseph Smith, you would be correct. But also, if you guessed Muhammad, you would be correct. That's the sort of thing that makes me start to wonder, maybe there's some sort of connection here. But it gets more interesting. Mormonism says that Christianity was corrupted and had turned away from what Jesus originally founded, and that Joseph Smith has restored the church. This makes Mormonism, or LDS, the only one true religion, and is what is really taught throughout the Bible. Islam also believes that Christianity is a corruption of what Jesus originally taught, and that Muhammad has restored what Allah truly wanted. This makes Islam the only true religion, and it is what is really taught throughout the Bible. Mormonism says that Joseph Smith is given divine revelation, which is in the Book of Mormon, Doctrine of Covenants, and other books which explain more of what the Book of Mormon is saying. Islam says that Muhammad is given divine revelation, which is the Quran, and the Hadiths expound or explain more. Mormonism gives the promise of heavenly reward of infinite celestial sex to those who follow temple rules and other works. Islam gives the promise of virgins to those who follow the commands of Allah, or in extreme cases, die in jihad. Mormonism says that Joseph Smith had 34 to 40 wives, some of which were already married. His first wife was older than him, and his youngest was 14 years old. In Islam, Muhammad had 11 to 26 wives and more concubines, some of which were already married. His first wife was older than him, and the youngest was 6, and he consummated that marriage when she was 9. Mormonism rejects the Trinity, Jesus being God, and original sin. Islam rejects the Trinity, Jesus being God, and original sin. Mormonism focuses on the family unit, while often shunning apostates. Islam focuses on the family unit, while often shunning and, in extreme cases, killing apostates. In Mormonism, Joseph Smith received the revelation in a culture that is very open to the mystic. He receives revelation in a forest by himself while praying about which denomination is true. Muhammad receives revelation in a culture that is open to the mystic. He receives revelation in the desert by himself, while praying for which religion is true. In Mormonism, they make the claim that reading the Book of Mormon and praying with a sincere heart, God will show you that it is from God, and not an uneducated man like Joseph Smith. Clearly, he couldn't make such a work. Islam claims that if you read the Quran in the original Arabic, it will be clear to you that only God could have made such an amazing work, and it couldn't have been made from an uneducated man like Muhammad. Mormonism claims a new holy land in Utah or Missouri. Islam claims a new holy land in Mecca. All of these things start to point to ways that it just seems oddly similar stories. Does that mean it's made by the same person? Probably not. But maybe there's some sort of similar mutual influence going on. I mean, Mormonism, we have Joseph Smith. Islam, we have Muhammad ibn Abdullah. But maybe Mormonism is really Muhammad Smith. And same with Islam. I'll leave you to come up with your own conclusion. Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe and tell some other people about it. If this has been helpful for you, please also think about supporting this financially, and that will allow me to produce more content. There's a link below. Thanks a lot.